Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel TipsByAnil. In this video, we are going to discuss role-based security in PowerApps. So in my previous video, we have discussed this complete leave application request. Now here on the home page, we having two buttons, login as an employee or login as man. Now suppose here if you will see in the admin center, we having active team groups, okay, and these groups are directly connected with Azure AD. Okay, so do you know whenever you will create your team site, if you will go in a SharePoint site creation, you will get two options. First is team site or second is communication site. In communication site, you have to only create the groups as a local, but if you will go for team site, you will get access for Azure AD groups. Okay, now if you will go on portal.azure.com, and here just click on the resource groups and go in manage Azure Active Directory and click on groups. Here you can see all the groups that are connected with our Office 365. Okay, now in the PowerApps, what I will do, suppose if I'll go in the PowerApps group, and here I'm having the members. If you will see here, I'm having two members, Nitesh and Pragati Gangwar. Okay, these user only can have access this login as an employee. Other user cannot access this button. For that, what I will do, I will go in app start. Okay, in app start, I will set a variable over here, set and is user in Azure AD group. Then here what you need to do, we have to create a data set, data connector for Office 365 user and Office 365 groups. Okay, so if you don't know how to connect this, then go here and search Office 365, and here you can see Office 365 group and Office 365 users. Okay, now go click Office 365 users, my profile dot mail, in that should be in Office 365 groups dot list group members, and here we have to provide group ID. Okay, so go in the PowerApps group, and from here the object ID is the group ID of the group. Okay, now here we have to select the mail. Okay, now what we are trying to do, if the current user means Office 365 user dot my profile dot mail should be in Office 365 group user dot list group member of this group. Okay, and in this group, if you will see, we having two members, the member that are Nitesh and Pragati. Okay, now let me just run on start, and I'm the admin, so this will be, you can see, okay, I'm the admin, but I'm not part of this member group. I'm the owner. Okay, so here you can see the variable value is false for me. Okay, now if this variable I will set here, we'll go here and log in as an employee, and not actually for this button, for this complete pane, I will go here and I will set this. Okay, So whenever I will log in here, you can see this button, this complete pane is not visible for me. Okay, now I will go and here I have logged in with Nitesh Kumar. Okay, the same email. Now I will refresh it, and two things we have to note that here I cannot see the app. So I have to share this app with Nitesh. For that, I'll go and I will save this application and I will publish this application. So there are two things. First, the user have access on the app. Okay, now I have to share this app with Nitesh. Okay, now here are two options. Nitesh Kumar, this user can use this app either co-owner, and we have to provide permission on Office 365 user. Okay, balance leave, company holiday, leave request, because these lists I'm using inside this application. So that's why it's asking me that you have to provide permission on this SharePoint list as well. But for our application, for our security purpose, I'm going to only provide permission on these two at least. Click on share. So whenever I'll click on share, then I will go and refresh this application and see what that. Click on refresh button and see this leave app demo. You can see now whenever I will open this, it will ask me for allow permission. Okay, so it's asking me to allow permission for these. Now I will click on allow and see login as employee is available here. Okay, login as manager also is visible because we have only provided the permission on this button, this pane only. Okay, now suppose I will go and from here I will remove Nitesh from this group, then see what will be happen. Remove, click on yes. Now I will refresh this application and see the Nitesh is also not able to see this button. So this is how we can manage the permission using Azure AD Groups, means the groups that are available in admin center of Microsoft 365. All right, now this is the first way. What is the second way? The second way is I'll go to back to my application, and here what I will do, I will go in SharePoint, and in SharePoint I will create a list, blank list, user app permission. Click on create, and here I will create a column that will be person type. Okay, user, and click on save. Okay, now here I will add Pragati. Okay, and here I will add Nitesh. Okay, so these two users I have added here. This is mandatory field, so I have to fill the value here. Okay, I will exit it. Now this is the second way. Using this also we can manage the permission. So suppose these all are the member of this application. Okay, so now I will go on start, and on start again I will write in I will just create a variable is user in admin list. Okay, Now where we are looking? We are looking in SharePoint list. So we will use, and which list? The list is user admin permission. So the user admin permission first we have to add in our data source, SharePoint. Okay, and here we having this our apps, this, and what is the user app permission. So user app permission, this is the list. I will connect here. Okay, all right. Now user app permission, comma, and we have created a column. The column name is user. Okay, dot email equals to, should be Office 365 user dot mail dot my profile dot mail. Okay, if the user, now what will be happen? This will return a record, but I want return a boolean value. So for that, what I will do is blank. Now what it will do, if this current logged in user is available in the SharePoint list, it means this user can access this button. Otherwise this user cannot access this button. Now let me just click on run on start. Now suppose Anil has logged in user, but Anil, you can see, don't have access. So this is how we are getting the false value. Now suppose if I will add Anil here, okay. Now Anil has been added. I will click on run and start. Why we have to again click on run and start? Because we are in development mode. Okay, so now if I will check this, here you can see the value is true, means now Anil can access this button. Okay, so how Anil will access this button? This variable value I have to provide here, container 2. Okay, now here you can see Anil can have access. I will go and save and publish this, and publish this version. Okay, now I will go to Nitesh accounts, and here you can see Nitesh also should be accessed because Nitesh is the member of that list, I think. Let me check that. Yes, Nitesh is member of this list. Then what we are doing, this application is shared with Nitesh. Yes. Okay, let me refresh this application. Yes, so here you can see login as an employee. Nitesh can see this button. Okay, now suppose I'm going to remove Nitesh, then what will be happen? Nitesh cannot see this button. Okay, now Nitesh has been removed. Okay, so this button has been invisible to Nitesh. Okay, so this is how this is the second approach. First approach, we have connected our permission with the Azure AD Groups, and second we have elaborate our permission on the basis of SharePoint list. Okay, the third thing, suppose if you are on a communication site, then how you will do that? So for that, what we have to do, suppose I'm going on home page, and we can create two local groups. Okay, go on site permission, and here you can see advanced permission setting. This advanced permission setting, we are going to create two groups, app admin. We are going to create one group, app admin. Okay, and suppose app admin, this app admin, I will provide full control. Doesn't mean whatever control, whatever permission you want, you can provide here, because this permission, if user is going to add in this group, that can play with the SharePoint site. Okay, because this is the local group. Now here I'm going to provide access to Nitesh and to Nitesh only. All right, now I'm going to share with Nitesh. So on this app admin, Nitesh has access. Now the second group I will create, that will be app member. Okay. Now this also having full control. Click on create. Okay. Now go here and add Pragati. Okay, click on share. Now you know what we are trying to do. We are trying to do the item level permission. Okay, so user app permission, and in the user app permission, going to remove these two items. So if you don't know item level permission, that I'll let you know here. So in the title, suppose this is the admin and this is the member. Okay, exit this, and here we are in admin. So now suppose we are going to provide the item label permission. Okay, so right now all these group can have access this item, but I want only admin can have access this item. So I will go and stop permission, stop inheriting permission, and only app admin can see this. So now app admin only can, oh, what I have did wrong, I have to remove all, remove user permission. Okay, now this item have only unique permission. Only app admin can access this item. Means Nitesh or Anil can access this item. Okay, if I will log in with Pragati, and suppose I will go here, and list name was, refresh it, user app permission. So here admin and members both can be, you can see here we have logged in with Nitesh Kumar. Okay, so admin can be seen by Nitesh, and member also, because on member we have not provided any kind of permission. Now on the member also I will provide unique permission. So I will go on member and go on advanced. In the advanced, I will click on stop inheriting permission, and here I will use only app member. I will remove all user. Now the thing is, what we have did, if we will refresh it, and if you will see manage access, only app admin, because PowerApps owner is the default user, default, and app admin is the unique permission that we have provided. And on the member also having a unique permission, app member. So in app member, if you remember, in app member we having Pragati and Anil, and in the app admin we having Nitesh and Anil. Okay, so here I have logged in with Nitesh. Now if I will refresh it, you can see Nitesh having access only on admin and Pragati having access only on member. Okay, this Pragati, oh, we are in incorrect list actually. Okay, so Pragati can have access for member only and Nitesh have access for admin, but Anil have access for all because Anil is in both group. Okay, so this is the item label permission. Now what we can achieve by this? We can go on app start. Okay, and in app start, what I will do, I will set a variable again and is user in SP group member. Okay, if user is SP group member, then this button will be visible, is blank, and inside is blank. We are going to check the lookup and lookup in this list user permission. User app permission, and here we having a column title, and the title equals to suppose admin. Okay, now this is our admin. This is for SP group admin member. This is SP group admin, and the same I will create for member. Okay, now here we will do member. Okay, oh, we have to use one bracket. Okay, now click on run on start. Yeah, it's finished. Now if you will see here, because I have logged in with Anil Kumar, so the value is true, and I have logged in with Anil, and here also the value is true, but this admin value should be false for Pragati and this member value should be false for Nitesh. Okay, now this admin I will use here in my application. I will go on container 2. Container 2 is a employee, so that I will use container 1, container 3. Click on visible. So if is user SP group admin, then this value will be true, or second was if user is member, then the container 2 should be true. Okay, now what we are trying to do, understand the things. Here we have created two items, admin and member. Now in future, whatever user you will add here, that user has access for this admin. Okay, and whatever user you will add in the member, that user can have access for this item. Now what we are trying to do here, we are trying to do, suppose if we are going to look up app permission, if title equals to admin, means if this current user can access for this item, okay, then this variable will get the true value or it will get the false value. Okay, now if user is going to log in this application and if he can see the value of member, the title value equals to member, then the variable will get the value as true, otherwise it will get the value as false. Okay, so here if you will see, I have not saved this application. Let me save it and let me publish it. Let me publish it. Okay, now here if you will see, I have logged in with Nitesh Kumar. Nitesh cannot see the member item because Nitesh don't have access on member item. So here if I'll refresh it, then see, Nitesh cannot have the member. Okay, now if I will refresh it and I will go on the Power Apps, and the Power Apps, this is the Pragati's account, and on the Pragati's account I will go on apps, and I have not shared this with Pragati. Let me share this with Pragati. Okay, click on share. Okay, now here you can see Pragati can see this application. Click on leave apps demo, and it will ask me for allow permission for Office 365 user, group, and SharePoint. Now here you can see Pragati can only see login as an employee, but she cannot see login as manager. Okay, now suppose if I will go here and I will add in the admin to Pragati. If in this group I will go and I will add to Pragati. Click on this share button. Now here you can see the Pragati's account. Okay, now if I will refresh it, you can see Pragati can have both button, login as an employee or login as a manager. So we have learned three techniques. The first technique is Azure AD Group. Okay, the second technique, we have created a user here, the user column, in that we have provided the username. Whatever user will be available in this list that can have access for SharePoint admin, or that can have access for that items, whatever we will provide on this app. Okay, and the third one, we have created two local SharePoint groups, and that groups we have connected with a SharePoint list item. Okay, now if the admin having a separate unique permission and this member having a separate or unique permission, then only they can see their own items only. Okay, so this is how we have implemented the permission, three types of permission in Power Apps. So I think you like this video, and if you like this video, then please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.